Oh, Midnight Suns. This game I stream on my Twitch channel, and now I'm going to be playing some of it on my PS5. Let's do it. New game. Can I do her up? Nope. No. Yes. Launch game. No, no, no. I don't need a tutorial. Taskmaster. Not Taskmaster, but oh my gosh, Crossbones. No, I don't. This game takes a lot from the comics and makes it better.
You know how much I hate this hocus pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
That is what's so important. Mother is going to awaken.
Sleeping mother. Sacred
Dr. Faustus.
Awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness. Who prepares the path for the midnight sun. Turn your merciless eyes upon us and arise!
Nice show, Doc. Next time, call Zemo. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Yeah, this game's good. I'm so disappointed that people haven't played this game.
That one on purpose.
The fabric of magic is unwinding. We are fortunate to be here at all.
And where is here, exactly?
Salem, Massachusetts. Well, a pocket dimension in Salem, Massachusetts.
Oh, suburbs. Nice.
Welcome to the Abbey. Home of the
Midnight Sun.
What's up, motherfucker? Yeah. There they are. That's the OGs.
What the hell is this? Lilith's Junior Demon League?
Wait, it's that jerk from TV. Which one?
I've never seen this before. I guess when I played the tutorial, this didn't happen.
Now, if everyone would just take a moment.
Enough!
Caretaker's here. Last of the Blood Immortal. Form the Midnight Suns.
You're standing on my flowers.
Oh, been a long time, Sarah.
It's caretaker now.
If I could have avoided this moment, I would, but...
Oh, spare me the speech. I know Lilith's back. We're sisters after all.
Guess we're suddenly invisible now.
Shall we chat, Stephen?
Skipping that tutorial was a lot. Oh, but now I know where we are.
Earned their rest in the first battle against Lilith. I only hope they are up for the task once more.
I'm ready.
You always make
I'm back.
everything sound so lofty. I raised my sister's only child as a weapon against her.
Poor
and
thing.
saved the world in the process.
Now you want me to dig them up and ask them to do it again.
I did not write the prophecy, Sarah. Besides, I am no common grave robber. We are simply reuniting their ethereal essence with their corporal form. Speaking of, it would help to have a mental image for the procedure.
So I
Spare
get to keep my
detail.
character?
Spiritual identity theft is no laughing matter.
Bright, too bright. I used this avatar in my first playthrough. I'm going with Camille now. Man, I forgot how much detail. I just went with just that, and I like that. But I'm gonna go with something completely different. Now we're gonna really get into it. I have no stubble. Yep, that's me.
Child of light and darkness, you who tame the night, hear the voice of those who beseech thee and...
The collar! Wait! Wait! Ah!
Mother!
So, that's a good thing, right?
Sarah... Where... is she?
As far as resurrection spells are concerned, I've seen worse. Particularly on myself.
Tony, come on. It's perfectly safe.
That thing
Can you
wakes
guys
up
stop-
and takes a bite out of you. Don't blame me.
Visiting hours
Stop
are
staring at me.
You can't stay here forever.
over. There's nowhere else I should be.
Just saw that Stark guy poking around behind the mirror table.
Find me as soon as they awaken. And Blade, be nice.
Yeah, don't take a chomp out of me. Yeah, he's got a soft spot. The Marvel Comics, they delve deep into the Marvel Comics in this game. Part 1, The Awakening. Let's see if I can blast this game before my subscription ends. I'm awake.
So cold. But the air burns with every breath. Has it been so long?
Wow, different armor too.
I know this place. In my dreams, it was always empty. But now I sense I am not alone.
Blade.
Have to admit, Hunter, you make one hell of an entrance.
Still pretty cool.
Guess that makes two of us.
You should have struck when you had the chance, vampire. You will not live to regret your error.
Cute. And Caretaker told me to be nice. Relax, Slayer. I'm a friend. You just don't know it yet.
Yes, I saw you with Sarah before.
But what would she want with a vampire? Unless...
The name's Blade, and I'm no ordinary vampire. I get you've been out of commission, but I thought you noticed since we're having this little showdown under the freaking sun.
A Dampier. Daywalkers were a myth, even to me.
Says the half-human, half-demon monster hunter.
You appear quite versed in my history, Dampier.
Heard my fair share of stories from Caretaker. The legendary hunter. Child of Lilith. Last champion of the blood. Some call you angel, some demon. Probably a little of both. Led the Knights of Wundagore against the armies of darkness until you fell at...
Fell?
Shoot. This is why they don't normally have me do the meet and greets.
I can see why.
Right. As much as I'd love to see how much weirder this conversation can go, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. The prophecy is in motion. I can feel it. We have wasted too much time here already.
Man, the others are really gonna love you.
Others?
Yeah, you've got a little fan club, I think. But why spoil the surprise? Hope you're up for the challenge, chosen one.
I definitely helped, but no, that's the one thing I can't do.
You were never able to raise the dead.
Huh? But she just did.
Maybe the hunter wasn't all dead.
Some part of them had to be alive, otherwise my spell wouldn't have done anything. Which makes sense, I guess.
Sounds like a reach to me.
Coming from a vampire who loves to sunbathe at the pool.
Half vampire.
Half-dead hunter.
Either way, wouldn't count on that working again.
Yes, we know.
Just trying to help.
Hi.
Not sure if you remember me, but we met briefly before. I'm...
The witch who called me back from the grave.
Told you.
Or Nico, but either works. And this is...
Robbie Reyes. Oh man, never thought I'd be standing next to you. Got quite a rep. I mean, caretakers told us stories.
That's Ileana.
Привет.
And I think you already
Привет.
met Blade.
Of course. Caretaker has reformed the Midnight Suns.
Whoa. How did you...
Your power.
I've been
I
here
can
before.
feel it. I always do.
So, welcome home. I guess we...
I never left.
I love this.
Well, we can fast forward through the tour then.
I never left. I just come back for the second playthrough.
The Abbey is still...
I just didn't finish
well, you know. The Abbey. Basic stuff. Dorms, war room, library, a few places to chill, and, whatever the hell the Forge is. Have to say, for a haunted transient castle raised on the cursed grounds of Old
cozy.
Salem, it's pretty cozy.
On Salem. What?
Of course, that doesn't stop us from adding some improvements. We can all thank Robbie for the Wi-Fi. Oh, and one more thing. We've got some new house guests now. You think we're a fun bunch, just wait until you meet them. Speaking of, we're here.
Yeah, okay. Spend 10 minutes in this place alone, Bruce, then see. Oh, gotta go. Show's about to begin.
Hi.
I mean, technically you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200.
No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot?
I might be, but I'm not Ultron, that's for sure. I want to change audio.
I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times.
Hey, Doc.
Unfortunately, time is of the essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of the more pivotal events that have changed the world since you last saw it.
What's good?
Easy for you to say.
Nothing about any of this is easy, Blade.
I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me.
Yeah? Tell
I
me.
love Majik. Don't talk about Wanda. Alright.
Prophecies be damned. It's good to see that face again. You look like it was yesterday.
And you look older.
We do. What's up, guys? Good to be back.
How long was I in that crypt, Sarah?
No more than a few centuries. You were... missed.
Centuries? And what of Lilith?
Fallen by your hand. Until now.
Yeah, so speaking of Lilith...
Tony?
What? The kid's literally speaking of Lilith.
Tony.
That's my name.
Tony. That's, Carol and Dr. Spooky over there. Here to help.
Help with what, exactly?
Oh, I don't know. Throwing the magic amulet into the volcano? Smiting the Dragon Mother? You tell us, kid. You are the chosen one, after all.
Someone jealous.
Do you recall anything of that last encounter, child?
There was... a voice. The rest is hazy.
Oh, a voice. That's it? A voice? That's what we have to go on?
Results of your long crypt sleep, most likely.
A minor inconvenience. Everything required to restore those memories is contained within my sanctum. I will simply alert Wanda to prepare the necessary rituals.
What? Straight to voicemail?
Some sorcerer supreme.
Must be mystical interference caused by this little pocket dimension of yours.
Perhaps Agatha can help.
Allow me. Alato.
Whoa, what kind of network you running there?
The all-seeing eye of Ereshkigal who judges. Bound to enchanted Babylonian soul glass.
We just call it the mirror table.
Wanda!
The dark force, pushing against the wards. Stephen, where are you?
That's impossible. Nothing on Earth could possibly affect those wards.
Wanda's in trouble.
Wanda is trouble.
I'll go.
I'll go
need
too.
my help, of course.
Then let us make haste, Dr. Spooky. Our hunt begins now.
So this is what it's like
With
when you don't
everything
have the
going on right
DLC.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, I cannot tarry.
This is a lot different without the DLC. Don't worry, Doctor will save your home. Can your apprentice withstand Lilith? What's so important about the Sanctum? Whatever. Don't worry, Doctor.
Your Sanctum will survive. We shall see to that.
Indeed. The Sanctum Sanctorum has weathered its fair share of trouble over the years. Blaze storms, a few short-tempered celestials.
I guess they don't give me all the DLC and it's not updated.
This time, it feels different. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the Sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Cool. Magic, can you open the door?
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the Sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within two worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... Well, I'll just let her show you.
Nope.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities, both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm, beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe?
Yes. All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Yeah, right.
From here, magic can open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching.
Here we go. Pigeons.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I'm walking. What's wrong with you people? The Bugle. Baker Street. The Bugle. Tourists. He said no. Wow, I did it anyway.
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Yeah?
Arm Alpha in position.
Hide Alpha, not your average Hydra game.
Welcome to New York.
Oh, yeah.
I hesitate to call this good news, but I'm seeing minimal Hydra resistance between you and the Sanctum.
I'm afraid. There's no way these foot soldiers are behind the disruption of the wards of protection.
Come get it. Time to leave.
That was really something.
Get some.
Yeah. Fucking love this game.
Watch and learn. This should aid me in my fight.
That's one hell of a move.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
We will never forsake her.
What are you gonna do?
Engaging two.
We have to do better than that.
We've got support incoming.
That gamma spike we detected in your area seems to be global. Let's assume that's not a good thing.
Gamma or not, I feel the hand of my mother at work here.
It's on. Looking good, feeling good.
You don't have to show off for me, Blade.
Misguided as they are, remember, Hydra is still human, Hunter.
Don't kill them.
Not Lilith.
You were saying? The lifeblood of the Mother pumps through our veins. The Mother is eternal. Hydra
What the
is
hell?
eternal.
Wanna bet?
What the? Oh, what the fuck?
Wards! Weakening! Cannot let them fail!
Wanda? Wanda! No, this is not how it went. This didn't happen the first time. The story is so different.
Exactly.
Oh,
Neighborhood
boy.
Association is not going to like this.
No.
I'll handle it.
Oh shit.
Not.
Venom.
Little wizard. We have
Real Venom, and you are lunch. Good to see you again, Eddie. Fallen Venom, complete the mission. Tip. Fallen Venom symbiote birds blind binds can be broken by attacking security abilities.
Well, that certainly escalated quickly. Do I even want to know what that beast is?
No.
Venom. Until now, a pale imitation of a very heroic young friend of mine.
You got that right.
We will feed your ugly tongue to the spider wizard. Marinate it in his stomach juices and eat it.
Shut up. That's what I love about this game. It just ties, it gets such a good combat system if you're into this kind of combat, and it ties all of the Marvel universe together, and like, especially in the MCU, like, all their content, it's just basic 616 universe.
A moment. A gift from ancient traditions.
Too weak for this fight. Your fate is sealed.
Delay our meal. We will crack your tiny bones. Go scampering away.
I cannot seem to pierce it.
That hurts. This house belongs to Mother, and you belong to us. We shall start with your juicy entrails, then slowly savor your delicious brains. Are the rest of your mother's children so chatty?
Excuse me.
The light shines on the most. Transcendence. Impressive.
No fair hitting back.
Uh-huh. Fuck. Shit.
Better not stain my clothes.
Reinforcements.
We haven't quite broken their spirit yet.
We may not be ready for this thing yet. Might be smarter to pull back until we know what we're up against here.
I think I know somebody can help.
Surrender. Fill our belly with your tasty fear.
I shall fill your belly with my blade, demon.
I need that to charge. My phone ain't charging. Take this, bitch.
No pain. Here it comes. We'll eat you first.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism.
Do not touch us!
I feel more like myself every day.
First you die, then we eat. Tasty human burritos. Damn, this thing is nasty. Mother blesses us with power. Mother blesses us with strength. We protect the mother and the
And to think Lilith was a vegetarian.
Down you go. I'll say this before I continue. Guys, if you love Marvel Comics, if you love Marvel games, and you like Persona, buy this game. Nobody bought this game because it didn't sell well. Go pick it up for yourself. It's a tremendous game. It's on sale. I highly recommend this game.
suffer for that.
I don't think so. Okay. Oh.
Kindly on this one.
Oh, Venom, won't you be mine? Hey, big baby.
No escape from me, demon.
Hold up.
Get him, baby.
We don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Oh shit. Hey, Spidey, I need your help. Yeah, there is my boy. Spiderly, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
I was in the neighborhood. You know, being friendly. Seemed like you folks could use a hand, Doc.
Spider-Man!
Jeez, Eddie, what happened to you? That's part of a horrifyingly terrible new look. The tongue was gross enough, but whoa! Someone is extra touchy today.
We will rip your face off and suck the marrow from your bones!
Always nice to see you too, buddy. So, I'm thinking your friends here could use a little break. How about I take Eddie here for his afternoon walk? Don't worry, Doc. That's just his way of saying he cares!
I fucking love this game. I love this game so much. It's not gonna get a sequel, unfortunately. Maybe it will one day. That's the best part. You get a Sanctum Sanctorum featuring Spider-Man. Sanctum Symbodium. It's the best part. So good. The best part about this.
Congratulations.
New world or not, some things remain unchanged.
The look.
What look?
Boldly charging headfirst into the jaws of your enemy. Courageously risking the lives of yourself and your teammates. Just to play the hero. This is the Fire Dragon all over again.
Fire Dragoon. My memories may be fragmented, but as I recall, I killed the bastard.
And all it cost was a village.
Of course. I see it now. The look.
Cut him some slack. It wasn't that simple.
It never is. Which is why I sent you to help.
Yeah, Spider-Man did come in clutch.
If Spider-Man hadn't come along today, we could have lost far more than...
The Sanctum?
Or Wanda.
She means I could have died. Again, putting an end to her eternal crusade against my mother.
Hey, relax.
You've been through a lot. For now, it's enough that you all made it back in one piece. More or less.
Yeah, we gotta get that symbiote off here.
We'll talk more later. Get some rest.
Yeah, friendship.
That was a complete fiasco.
And it would have been far worse had Spider-Man not arrived when he did.
No kidding. Caretaker would have been pissed if Venom had actually eaten a hunter.
Yes, one disaster averted. But we still need to figure out how to get Wanda and the Sanctum back.
Hey, Tony. What's up?
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time. Even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail? On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Think you could have done better?
It's doubtful you could have done better. If you could, you would not have raised me from the dead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't go all rabid zombie demon on me. It was just a little constructive criticism. You did a commendable job, considering you were, you know, reborn yesterday. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. It sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides,
that's right, they are.
No one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Isn't this place haunted?
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy. Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection.
That's great.
Full transparency, Hunter. There's another reason I asked to join you here. other than my abject terror of this entire facility. Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Quill? What quill?
I do not have a quill.
Even better.
Relax, Tony. I simply jest. It is an ink derived of the spider lily flower. Red spider lily flowers.
Of course it was. Obviously.
With just a touch of amphibian blood for power.
Haha! Another zinger. And we'll just leave it at that. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out and
He's
rips my face
scared
off
of
and proceeds to
ghosts.
feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me walking to my room.
Now, in the second game, in the first time I played on Xbox, where I had the Enhanced Edition and all the DLC, and I played as female, I got a different character. It was actually not Majik. Can't think of his name, but it was completely different. I love that. It's really cool. Time for bed.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
That's funny, because Wonder Man's a jerk. Alright, first post. What do you mean? We've had the Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't just keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark in the lagoon. You wouldn't do that, right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine. Last time. First we make Wanda leave. Now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it is more complicated than that, Miss Rasputin. Miss Rasputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. I have faith that she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get Wanda back. So did I. And the Hunter. Take a breath, Ileana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I am in agreement.
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Alright, what do I want to wear? I'll save that. Alright, I guess I don't have a choice. I want this. Cool. Ansara wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip in this pen and ink, I just want more and more to go on. To go out beyond the yard into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them.
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again. We were all so
1710. Painted by Sally Owens. Oil on canvas. That's Agatha on the right. That's a nice dog. And that's the caretaker. Alright, time for bed. Looking smexy. Yeah, I highly recommend this game.
advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Hey, boy.
Charlie!
Charlie!
I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero.
Which type of hero I will be.
You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I am sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
Okie doke.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Alright. Ooh, super link.
Charlie was restless all night. I should have known something was wrong.
Daily Bugle Revo spot. Where's Batman? DLC, man. You gotta find it, Richmond. He is in the DLC. Spider-Man and his amazing friend unleash monster upon city. Gare's Bleecker Street manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trail of destruction through the Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about the disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange and his cahoots with the web-slinger wrongdoer. Did he hope to turn his row house into a no house? Ooh, 8 comments. Garish by the H1. Who runs this paper? Mephisto? Figures. I'm not even mentioned in this article. Have we heard from the pajama-clad friend yet? Still nothing. Based on reports on the police ban radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man? Not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York City, those two stand out. Map, okay.
Careful now.
See, so I can see if I want to buy it. Maybe sometime. I have it on my Xbox. Maybe another time.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there? Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long. Hunter?
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
You know it. Isn't there collectibles I can find? Yeah. Can I duel with these guys out here? Not yet. Blade will have to tell me that. And here.
Now,
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred
Oh
Kelvin?
yeah. Who's in there again? Dormammu?
However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh,
Babs?
now it all makes sense. Well, once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Thanks, man.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Badass.
Still think it could have used a cloak.
Nope. Rule number 1. No capes. No capes.
Indestructible. And we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
No cloaks. Speaking of cloaks, one of Doctor Strange's capes, suspended in an ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly through the air is still. Though the air is still. A wooden chest with brass hardware containing glass files. Arcane knowledge.
Oh, I've heard the things you whispered.
I heard the things you whispered to your cape. What was this? One of Tony's many Iron Man suits, polished to a high gloss. Though it is powered off, the eyes seem to follow you. Alright, let's get down to business.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
I'd say... Why is there a demon in the forge?
Tell me about this demon. Why is it there?
Well, you would probably know more about that than me. I'm still working on a way to keep track of everything that goes bump in the night around here. Whatever they've got trapped down there, it's hotter than hell by a few thousand Kelvin, very pissed off, and really good at weaving synthetic microblends. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
So what's your story, Tony?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a super suit and started fighting crime.
Huh. That's a lot to deal with.
We have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp.
Skrull Sleeper Camp.
Just kidding.
Oh my god, they're referencing Secret Wars. Oh, that's so cool. I'm geeking out, man, just stop. That's so fucking cool. Secret Wars. It's when the Avengers got kidnapped by the Skrull and they got tested on for like months. That's so cool. Alright. So what's special about this new suit anyway?
I take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I thought the old one was pretty nice, actually.
So did Venom. I think he's still picking a few pieces of it from his teeth.
Ew. You don't seem like magic much.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules. Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
Gamma again. You still seem to love that stuff.
Gamma seems to be a reoccurring theme these days.
Oh, you think I'm bad? You should ask Bruce. Actually,
yeah, right.
don't. He's been really sensitive.
He's really
since...
sensitive.
You know what? Never mind.
Huh, what did he do? When does this take place, I wonder? What a mysterious game. You see anything strange around the Abbey?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
Oh my god. A black cat?
Was it suspiciously elusive, even for a cat?
Actually, yes. Thought I was going crazy there for a second, but clearly I'm still firing on all cylinders. It just poofed in next to me out in the yard. Small, black, furry.
Oh my.
Cute little thing. Probably some kind of shape-shifting monster knowing this place.
That's all for now.
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Okie doke. What's up, Doc?
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony. Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you.
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
I was never good at math either.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilith than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
Amen to that.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
What exactly is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Maybe Spider-Man can tell us how to deal with him, and Eddie is a willing participant?
How does Eddie feel about this arrangement?
He seems to relish the experience. And under Lilith's spell, they've clearly become more cohesive than ever before.
About the Sanctum's Wards of Protection.
Tell me about your Sanctum's Wards of Protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
In New York, you said the wards have never been broken?
And no one has ever broken the spell? Ever?
There's always a first for everything, but I had honestly never imagined a scenario in which the wards could be broken. Perhaps...
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
I'm here if you need me. Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom.
Wow.
Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change? How's it going, boss?
Alright, so this I can use the tutorial material. New post add to Superlink? One of those, yeah, I know.
If this thing behind me turns into a giant gateway, let's see what we've got here.
What do we got?
Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Sweet. I'm gonna take this. That's the best one.
When you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
Yeah, but, if taken to the yard, the abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Why does my equipment smell like popcorn? Maybe it's your portable microwave. We used it a few nights ago when we camped out in the grounds. Are you saying you took a potentially groundbreaking weapon from my lab and used it for snacks? Yeah. Was it the fusion decoupler? The mass modifier? I better not find s'mores in my gamma Clocktron. How would we make s'mores in a Clytron? Do you know how s'mores are made, Tony? He thinks the butler brings them. Don't change the subject. Spider-Man making friends. Swooping in at the last second to save the day. Leading the way to that in that carnivorous sludge spider wants to keep his NYC safe. Just gonna say it. He's the astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Don't let those words or the red pajamas and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of my enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's the old Avengers tolerate your spooky, strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Blade cares. I have to go train.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes, about you.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Of course
Everyone
you
loves you when you are dead. Tell me, does that mean you are half-loved?
did.
She didn't describe you as a snarky jackass, but here we are. All right, Tony Stark Jr., ask your questions.
About you.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
How'd you get here?
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Guys, I have to take a quick breather. I'm going to pause the stream and I'll be right back. Alright, Toy, have you always been half
How did you
vampire?
become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Huh. How old are you?
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Thanks, Blade.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Alright. Let's do it. What's up there, my
No
boys?
pain, no gain.
Yeah,
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Upgrade Blade. Yes, I know how this goes.
Do your thing.
Hey, what's
Like the way you
up?
move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers. You can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
Yeah, right. Just give me a... Does anyone here take anything? Does anyone here take anything seriously?
My day, we did not treat the end of the world so flippantly.
Yeah? Give yourself 3 or 4 more apocalypses, see where you land. Trust me, Hunter, I know the stakes. Wouldn't be here if I didn't.
I'm breaking
Strange,
everybody's hearts.
Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, it's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra. They've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
Except
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Quantum... what?
You'll see. Find me in the war room when you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Thanks.
Yes?
Hunter.
Hi.
Nothing is certain these days, but these readings are too distinct to ignore. The gamma signature is...
Sorry, Bruce, we lost you. Did you say gamma?
Yes,
Hang on a second.
The gamma signature is completely inverted. The daughter nuclei are being reabsorbed into the parent nuclei, which is impossible.
If the gamma signature from the Sanctum is really that unique, Bruce, then couldn't we just...
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Still working out a few gremlins in the system.
Try sunlight, and whatever you do, avoid water.
Wait, you're being serious?
We should be able to track this new gamma signature to its source then, right? I'd do it myself, but we seem to be having a little IT trouble today.
Yeah.
Please. Old Central here is ready to grind through that data like chum.
What exactly is a central?
CENTRAL. Cognitive encryption, net transmogrification. We'll figure it out later.
Sending coordinates now. Hope your gremlins enjoy gamma spectroscopy.
Ah, well, he's been a little moody lately, ever since, you know, the problem with the big old green guy.
I heard that.
Banner
What happened?
Can't turn into the Hulk? Not sure if we should be frightened or relieved.
That makes two of us.
Yeah, right.
Hey, come on. Happens to everyone.
Can't always
Well,
give it up.
Okay, not everyone.
Nice work, Bruce.
I know that place. Creepy abandoned warehouse in the bad guy part of town.
My favorite kind. Anybody up for paying it a visit?
Definitely.
I'm in.
Aw, see that? Teamwork goosebumps.
Find me when you're ready.
You got it. Let's do it.
Multi-million-dollar piece of experimental technology, and she kicks it.
Yep.
It was just recently that the Hudson Yards Development Restoration Association purchased this entire block. I'll let you think about that one for a minute.
Let's rock and roll. Aren't we just badass?
Let's see. Trench coat, sunglasses at night, moving personality. Something tells me these midnight warehouse raids are pretty normal for you.
Very.
This area in particular?
Occasionally. Good for a late night snack.
Yo.
Oh.
The falafel place down the road. Station 3.
Gotcha.
Oh, right, sure. Only maybe next time say less vampire.
Gamma signatures and unstable isotopes aren't really in my wheelhouse, so we'll be patching Dr. Banner through from Avengers Tower once you reach the other side.
Not bad for a
Nah, it ain't bad at all. This place gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Probably can scratch abandoned off the description of this place. You seeing this, Bruce? Getting all sorts of weird down there.
Johann Fenhoff. That hack. I heard he was dead. Well, hoped is perhaps the more accurate description.
Calls himself Faustus now.
Smartest. Faustus, smartest man in the room.
Hydra's
Small
resident
room.
mad scientist.
Not just Hydra's. Lilith's. That's magic coming from those crates. I can feel it.
Yeah? How about gamma radiation? You feeling that too? Because that's some pretty evil-looking Hydra tech down there.
Gamma and magic.
Maybe we should stop
I
him.
need you to use your science brain on this one, Bruce.
We need to approach this situation carefully. Combining those energies is an explosive proposition at best. Think scalpel, not hammer. Stealth, not strength.
Too bad.
Yeah, I don't do stealth.
Kill them.
You first. Let's go, motherfucker. Wanna fuck with me?
I always considered Faustus a bit of a crackpot, but his fundamental science must be sound. The device would have surely exploded otherwise. That was play, Carol.
Learned it by watching you, Bruce.
Excuse me. Excuse me, pardon me, that's unprofessional of me.
Come get it. Watch close.
Hey, oh.
Getting better every day. That's one hell of a move.
You had your chance to escape.
That hurt.
You will regret ever facing me.
Awaiting reinforcements.
I've never been one to buy into the science of magic, but the data I'm seeing is hard to ignore.
That voice actor sounds
More
familiar.
things in heaven and earth, Horatio.
You know you're talking to a vampire, an alien hybrid, and a resurrected demon hunter, right?
One more time.
Got him.
Not a problem.
I always love this move. Hold on. Watching for 40 minutes waiting for the rating train. Yo, it's the A train, baby. Nah, DLC, man, it's not coming out yet. But I recommend watching The Boys next to the A train. But the DLC should be out soon.
Watch. It's weirdos like these that give people like us a bad reputation.
Take this.
I think you got him.
Done and done.
Go, now, quickly!
Let's go, go, go!
Fastest, I'm gonna beat you to a pulp when I get my hands on you. Hello.
The perfect opportunity to field test Mother's device.
Mother this, mother that.
Watch out!
Damn, Captain. That one to the face. Oh, yeah. You're fucked.
Get her!
Get her. Let me see. Retrieve the mysterious truck break. Use cover the artifact. Okay, I think I remember how to do this.
For the record, Bruce, I did not smash that thing.
Noted, Carol. Perhaps you might direct all that energy towards your newfound adversaries instead. And the mysterious cargo they're attempting to escape with?
Maybe you should teach me that one.
We're all good. There we go. Now we're gonna do some damage.
You have earned this.
Get ready.
The light is on our side.
I owe you one.
Oh. Hold up.
Hydra's in control of the situation.
As long as
Wanna
I
bet?
get to hit you back.
What is happening?
We've got company.
Preliminary analysis of the blast confirms high levels of gamma and various unknown energies.
Unknown to you. There is dark magic at work here. We must not let Hydra escape with it.
Let us get rid of that stupid little shield.
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
Give the mother my regards in hell.
Okay.
To be crystal clear, we won't be able to recreate Faustus's experiment or track potential future variance gamma signatures without a baseline resonant sample from his initial occult catalyst.
Stop the truck. Save this one.
Sorry, me. I killed myself. Whoops.
It's about to.
That had to hurt.
And what did we learn today?
Time to bleed.
Interesting.
I was not gonna defeat the mission. Let's defeat the mission.
One less thing to worry about. Approximately 16,342 more to go. I suggest starting with the remaining Hydra forces in your vicinity.
We will never forsake her.
Uh-huh.
That's not supposed to hurt.
These delays can be quite frustrating. Infuriating, even. I suppose by now I'd normally be tromping through the warehouse, hurling the puny truck at the moon.
Don't worry, Bruce.
Gonna
I've
go
got a pair of
binary.
torn purple pants with your name on them. Now they're really in trouble.
Oh, I missed.
to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Oh, she is promiscuous. That's my favorite line. Blade told me to mention your mother. That is my favorite line.
Not slow me down. I may need some help here.
Never seen that before. Who's next?
Nice move.
Alright, buddy, how do you want to do this? You want me to just kill you, or just kill you? Just kill you. Like this. Oh. Oh well.
The light will carry you onward. This shall be of great help.
Oh, check this out.
Now I see why so many fear your strength.
We've done it!
What is this thing?
Bad guy crate. Full of bad guy stuff.
I know those symbols. From the time of the first hunt. That glyph means barrier. That one, almighty. Something, something. Gods and demons.
So a spooky bad guy crate.
Very spooky. Designed to contain powerful magic. Be careful.
Got it. Don't cross the streams.
Never do. How about we get this thing back to the Abbey and see for ourselves?
Don't cross the streams. 1 star. Yeah, I kind of fucked that up. Captain Marvel, can she survive a frustration bargain? I just want to believe in the comment light or dark. My
nice
friendship
job out there,
sucks.
kid. I mean, I didn't get Hydra bombed until my 10th run with the Avengers.
Kid, you do know that I am a good 3 centuries older than you, right?
Then you've got a lot of catching up to do.
Okay, Abbey tournament tonight.
Alright.
Sure about that? Last one got a little heated.
The eternal spirits of vengeance take technical fouls very seriously, especially in the 4th quarter.
Forget it. Tonight is movie night.
Now we're doing game night.
It is always movie night.
Exactly.
Wow, out of jail again? Who made this game? Wilson Fisk?
Well, if parking is free, clearly no one from Manhattan.
You know what they say? All work and no play is how we ended up with Ultron. Come on. You should hang out.
I should rest. Another time.
I will, don't worry. Nico.
Let me see. How did this work again?
Nico sent you a message. Punch, are you there? Hold on, I'm reading your message. Hunter, are you there? By the way, this is Nico. And in case anyone gave you the rundown on how the spark works, Blade and Captain Marvel just filled us in. Freaky stuff, especially Faustus. And then they left me just alone here alone. You should come hang out. Thanks. You know, I'm tired. There's someone there.
Good. You answered. Getting hard to keep finding ways to say open door around here. And despite what Robbie says, I don't think the staff of one speaks High Elven. Blood magic stuff. Cool room. Spacious. Aw, is that bed for Charlie?
Yes?
So, if you're planning on giving me some sort of brooding code of the stoic warrior speech, I'm immune. Just ask later, Magic. From what I just saw out there, whatever crazy ancient living weapons stuff Caretaker put you through back in the day did a real number on you. We got a lot of work to do.
Work?
Yeah, talking to people, making friends, basic human stuff. Or quasi-human. You're a Midnight Sun now. One of us.
Nico, I was just Hydra bombed. I could use some rest.
You and me both. Been bad dreams every night for me lately. I, keep seeing Wanda. She... Never mind.
I will meet you outside.
Yes! I'll go nuke us some popcorn and you pick out a movie. Oh, and it may just be the two of us. The others went outside, needed to cool off. Really need to hang a fan over that forge. Or maybe crack open the casket of ancient wonders a little?
I'm already starting to regret it.
Something tells me you don't have a favorite movie. Well, we can start you out with one of my favorites. I know this entire situation's gotta suck for you. Not just the whole resurrected, chosen one thing. I get why facing Lilith won't be easy. I was 15 when I found out my mother was capital E evil.
That's terrible.
Sorry to hear you went through that.
It was bad, but I learned to deal with it. It's the only way forward, right? Look, I'm glad my mother is gone, but yeah, at times I just want to hear her voice again. Some days I'd give anything to make that happen. Makes me hate her even more.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
I did not realize you carried such pain.
I just learned to bury it. You think I can afford a therapist on a superhero salary?
Yeah, right.
I'm kidding. We don't get paid for this. Enough about our crappy parents. You missed out on decades of good movies. It's my solemn duty to fill this knowledge gap with the best examples I can provide. So, the first thing you need to know, the glowing briefcase is a metaphor. I won't forget it.
Sweet. Need friendship game. Common Abby outfit. And another Abby outfit. Cool.
So, what did you think of the movie?
I understood more than I should.
How? You've been dead for 3 centuries.
I'm not so sure I was dead. Not exactly. I recall a deep slumber, not the void. I dreamt.
Of what?
Of everything. Much of this world is familiar to me. I know it from my dreams.
That's not creepy at all. So, do you know everything?
No, think of it like this. I know what a car is, but I have no idea how to drive.
Interesting.
You're up to date, but not omniscient. Then I'm guessing you don't know much about me.
Nope.
Just what you shared earlier.
You're always free to ask. Like, what's the staff of one? Or who were
The Runaways. Who are the
I
Runaways?
had some questions about your old team.
The Runaways? Sure thing.
How'd you become a
Were
team?
you all heroes who banded together?
No, we were normal kids. We saw each other once a year when our parents got together to reminisce. And then we found out 2 very disturbing things. First, our parents were supervillains who sacrificed children to evil gods. Second, each of us had some sort of powerful birthright. Our parents wanted us to follow in their footsteps.
What did you do?
We ran, but eventually we realized only the 6 of us could stop our parents and their dark gods, so we faced them and stopped them from destroying reality as we know it.
Nice.
You know, typical kid stuff.
I wish. Who were the runaways?
Who was on the team?
At first, Chase with his mad science gear, Molly, our pint-sized powerhouse, Carolina, the solar-powered sweetheart. Gert had a telepathic link to Old Lace, a genetically engineered Deinonychus from the 87th century. I handled the blood magic, though I didn't understand it much. And Alex, well, we don't talk about Alex.
Why? Where the one is today?
Where are your friends now?
Molly attends Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters.
Hey,
Carolina
Xavier's
left
School.
Earth to marry alien nobility. Gert, she didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
After Gert passed, Chase and I had a falling out. The last I heard, he and Old Lace are living at his family home in LA. As for Alex, he chose his side, and it wasn't ours. He died with our parents.
I had some questions about your staff.
Sure. But first, the basics. The Staff of One interprets words or phrases as spells, but it can only cast a spell once. No repeats.
Can you tell me how the Staff of One functions?
It's, blood magic, so my own blood is required to summon it. You wouldn't believe how many adhesive bandages I go through each year.
What about the words you speak?
They come true. Kind of. And not always the way I expect. It's like making a wish, but you can never make the same wish again.
I should get going.
Good timing. Looks like Caretaker wants to speak with you, and wow, I should get to bed. Time flies when you're hanging out.
Alright, let's get this done. What's up, Caretaker?
Looks like you're finding your way around. Maybe making some new friends.
I was planning on getting some rest, but...
Things are moving at a frantic pace. For all we know, I'll be landing a jet on the roof with Mr. Stark this afternoon. Not quite like it was in the good old days.
I think I prefer these days. Were they really that good? The change can be a good thing.
To stand still is to move back.
You got that one from Agatha. She used to say it all the time. I always preferred, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Used to?
I'm sorry. I should have had this talk with you much sooner. But you should know... Agatha... she's no longer with us.
What? That is impossible. She was so...
Fierce, indomitable, or maybe just kind to a fault.
You do not have to do this.
Thank you, but I do. I haven't spoken to anyone about what happened. And more so than anyone, you deserve to know. Agatha died in an accident caused by her protege, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. The Midnight Sun's latest recruit, a powerful spellcaster in her own right. Perhaps the most powerful Agatha and I had ever seen. Wanda's abilities were growing. Too quickly for my liking. Agatha was determined to help her control them. I tried to caution her, but she would not listen. There was an incident. An accident, I'm sure, but...
Agatha was killed.
Yes, incinerated in an instant. Not even ash to remember her by. The others were heartbroken, as was I. But I also saw the danger, the threat, if Wanda's powers were left unchecked. So I did what needed to be done. I sent Wanda away, to the Sanctum Sanctorum, to study under Dr. Strange. I know the others still harbor a great deal of resentment towards me for it.
Wanda's powers were so out of control they cost a life. Your decision may have saved lives, if not the entire Abbey.
I like to believe that. especially given her current situation. Wanda, Agatha, it seems we have lost them both now. I conjured a small shrine to Agatha's memory on the grounds, hoping to find some solace, a way to move forward. You should pay your respects. Maybe you'll find what I couldn't. Good night, Hunter.
Good night, Caretaker. I know if I was about to let her dark, though the choices we make would will affect their use in combat. Hey, I think Agatha.
Agatha.
You always did have the most remarkable eyes, Hunter. Just like your mother's. Maybe that's why you're the first.
The first?
To commune with the spirits, of course.
Is this a trick of some kind? Because I am not amused.
No, it's no trick, dear. You're just the first to see me. By now you've heard I had a bit of trouble with my corporeal body. I actually find it quite liberating.
You are dead.
Always straight to the heart of things. That's my Hunter.
You seem strangely at ease about this whole thing.
After 1,000 years of living,
Alright guys, I'm going to call it here today. I'm going to save and I'm going to go to bed. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later.